Okay, so Ave Mcree reacted to my video, and let's see what he has to say here. Today we'll be policing some producers. Well, one in particular. So allegedly we have the producer Palace. I like how I said allegedly we have this producer Palace. Like allegedly that's his name. Alright. A longtime collaborator named Gunboy. I don't think there's gonna be too many jokes today. It seems like the main joke here is Palace. Oh, got him.
Hey, so just to say this and get this off my chest, Weaver Beats is a national treasure. He should be protected because he's one of the content creators on here that are balls to the wall and have little ambition to just be an influencer or anything like that. He just wants to appease and entertain the community at large.
You're damn right. I don't care about appeasing like brands and shit like that. Like I would rather entertain you guys or provide valuable opinions and commentary than to like get more brand deals or to get I don't know. I don't care about getting free plugins, hardware, all that shit like that. I mean, that'd be nice, but like that's not the main thing. Like I know a lot of people will just be buddy with them to get whatever they can, you know?
Arch. And for those who are wondering, yes, he has done content on me and said things about me, and I'm all for it. Remember, one thing I want you to know about me, guys, is that I'm a straight shooter. And
I don't think I've ever said anything too negative about Ave. Oh yeah, I guess there was that video with him and Ben Jordan, the NPC gate. I didn't say anything too bad though. I don't think.
At the same time, I am not like immune to any judgment by any of you guys. So that's the main thing I want you guys to understand.
I'd say everything here is alleged. So this is all transpired over the last few days, but it seems like the story is still developing anyways. Producer Palace of 808 Mafia accused of stealing beats from longtime collaborator Gunboy. Video proof of a beat Gunboy made that Palace put his tag on without crediting anyone other than himself. Page not found. Palace and manager trying to sue Gunboy for posting about the situation. I think I'm gonna do like a part 2 to this video. Gunboy actually reached out to me in the DMs and he said he liked the video and he said there was more to it now. So I've been kind of collecting more stuff for that. Is this a roast video about me? No, he's actually reacting to a video I made. It's a pretty big video. It's got like almost 80,000 views now. Actually, this is my first time watching this, so I don't know what to, I don't even know what to expect. Also page not found. Originally when I saw this, I was thinking like, oh, maybe they settled it or something. Like why else would he be deleting that? Hold on, I gotta move my face. If we're gonna do the reactception, we gotta do this properly. Okay, there we go. Boom. See, he should have moved his face to the top corner. That way we have all three. There's like 3 faces in here. There's 2 versions of me and then him. Evidence. And it turns out his account got deactivated. I'm not sure if it was by Palace. I'm not sure if it was because he was saying things that were too far for Instagram. It's hard to say nowadays. I would assume it was maybe mass reporting or something of the sort, if I had to guess. So it seems like somebody's trying to sweep up the evidence here.
Exactly. And again, guys, a lot of you guys want to work with some people in this industry, and think that they're going to propel you. And this is the problem when you take shortcuts, guys. When you take a shortcut, then there's no reward, there's no struggle. And then perhaps within you taking that shortcut, this is what happens.
So just to clarify what's going on in this video. So the original video is about Palace stealing beats from this his collaborator named Gunboy. And Ave Mcree here is reacting to the video I made about it. I basically just compiled all the presented evidence and gave a few opinions on it. Just to give a little context here to what we're watching.
And I'm referring to the situation.
And it doesn't seem like it's Gunboy because he's still tweeting about it on Twitter. Apparently being a part of the 808 Mafia means your shit is going to get stolen by them. Real mafia.
Oh, no, he did. Now, one thing I would like to say, shout out to Southside, by the way. Shout out to TM88 and my other brothers that are a part of 808 Mafia. There is some nuance to that as this person isn't being claimed by 808 Mafia anymore or wasn't being claimed from what I understand from Southside. And I had that video linked in the description box. Southside didn't even want to say his name. So that's what.
Yeah, that was one thing I wanted to add in the part 2 of the, my video about this is there was actually like this was posted like literally right after I posted the video originally is they were saying that Palace was never actually a part of 808 Mafia. Like he just kind of used their brand basically. Like they offered to add him and then like eventually I guess they were like fuck this or some shit like that.
What it is.
Mafia vibes, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so it's hard to know exactly where this story started. I'm digging through his TikTok right now to try to figure that out. But 6 days ago, someone wrote, I don't speak German, so something about Palace here, and he has this to say.
It's no stress, just like many a clown in this German music industry. He stole beats from me, sold them beats to other people and shit like that. Stole music and sent it out to people. So lawyers.
So yeah, he claims that Palace has been stealing his music and selling it to other people. Well, beats in particular. And someone says, prove it.
All right, you little dick rider. Here's me finding out a Rin song a year later he took from...
Dude, it's so funny how he's just calling people dick riders. Like, yo, can you give some evidence, you fucking dick rider?
As you can see, I'm like, yo, that's my sample, bro. He's like, oh, okay, put your Gima in there with the sample, okay, No, they just...
What does Gima mean? Does anyone know that?
Got caught trying to rob a nigga. It's all good. Lawyer up.
So he's claiming in the DMs here that this is his sample on this Rin song here. I split the fee with you. I think it was around 1K. I look for the invoice. Also send me ETH address. He allegedly got caught and was trying to pay him after the fact.
And again, let me reiterate that. You guys need to stop taking these shortcuts and build your own platform. Trust me when I say this. 16levels.com is our platform. Check us out. And unlike Palace of 808 Mafia, I give you credit and I pay you per sale. That's per sale, not whenever I feel like it. So we're going to move on to the bigger part of this video because it's 15 minutes long and I'll have it linked in the description box. And make sure that you check out Weaver Beats. Subscribe to him. His channel.
Damn right. You're damn right.
Is worth your time.
Him after the fact? Wait, no, Palace did what?
Don't just take my word for it. Check this out.
Kind of covering it up a bit here. Something about a splice pack, 90% of the loops, not a cent.
To give you more nuance, this dude has stolen sounds from our Electra X presets and all other kind of things. So yeah, there's some incentive for me covering this because this dude just came.
I didn't know that. I didn't know Palace stole from Ave Mcree too. Is there anyone Palace hasn't stolen from? Jesus Christ, I should actually look through his shit too. What if there's something of mine in there?
Out of nowhere, and all of a sudden this dude's a professional sound designer, and all of a sudden, you know, he's getting all this traction. And I thought to myself, like, dude, you know a fraud when you see one. Everyone does. Well, at least certain people in certain groups. I want you younger guys to stop being so naive to the hype train behind a lot of these whatever guys.
My melodies are 90% of the loop packs, didn't get a cent. I think to clarify what he was saying there, he's talking about like industry, like large industry producers. A Lil Tecca melody made entirely by me, Kodak Black, exactly that. And he tried to trick me, that's why I don't stand in the credits. He asked me for the project, he thought I didn't have it. Only when he saw that I had the project did he do the paperwork, but he already had the deal without giving my name. I'm a full musician just like you. He would bleed if he were sued. 5% Lil Tecca. He would Kodak Black, he just exchanged the sound.
So like you guys can see, I'm not a shit talker, all right? I'm just about truth and facts.
I'm a shit talker. This whole situation is kind of hard to believe because you wouldn't think a producer that big would be doing something like this, but that guy is a shit talker.
Producers do this kind of stuff. And I'm not trying to say that a lot of the big name producers, the platinum producers are, you know, fraudulent, but I will say that some producers, which deserve their flowers, understand the business practice and the business aspect, and they're not going to take shortcuts, and they're not just as money hungry, and that's usually the more established producers. You know, for instance, I know a lot of people back in the day used to give Dr. Dre hell for, you know, some of the things that Scott Storch did, but at the same time, Scott Storch never complained about that type of thing because, you want to know why? Dr. Dre made sure that it was understood what the business was at that particular time. And clearly, Scott Storch, you know, got his shine at the end of the day. Yeah. That ain't the same thing that a lot of these modern day
I'm actually curious about that a bit.
At all. So here's some more nuance.
Like, was Scott Storch, like, paid well? I'm sure he probably was. I don't think it was as bad as this. There's no way.
To the situation, as you will see a cook-up right here. And let's hear that. This is...
One thing in the comments of this video, of the video I posted, is like some people are just like, man, this all sounds like generic trap shit. I'm like, you know, some of these melodies are actually pretty good. Some of them like are a little like, you know, not the craziest thing I ever heard, but like some of it's like pretty well written. Like it's not just like some generic shit. Like this one, for instance, I think is pretty well written.
Clearly, I digress as I fight this damn head cold.
Ooh, it's McChicken's ghost. Happy Halloween, Weaver crew.
That you guys understand that, you know, these are some of the things that happen regardless of who you mess with. However, you got to be very, very conscious of the people that you work around or work with, be around and hang around with. I mean, I said it once, I said it a billion times. You guys got to be very conscious of the people that you hang around. If you hang around good people that are doing good business, good things will happen to you. If you hang around bad people that do bad business, bad things will happen to you. So if you see that there's a pattern of people that are not happy with that person, then
stay away from them.
Why are you trying to mess with that person? Because you might think that you will be different, your situation will work out differently. It's ridiculous. And I want to kind of spread this information to the youth out here that, again, if you hang around the wrong circle of people, bad things are going to happen, period. There's no exception to it. If you think you're going to be the exception to the game and that you're going to get away with something, or if you're just hanging with someone that just has bad karma altogether, and even if they are on, because you guys just like to look at the bag for what it is, it ain't going to work out for you, player. And for the people that are trying to do good business, man, sometimes it just takes a long time. The story to rags to riches isn't supposed to be a story that has shortcuts. You're not going to go from chapter 1 to chapter 15. If it's a 200-page book, man, you need to read all 200 pages because it's guaranteed that all that information will be very useful to you if it is a very good book to read. So I want you guys to think about that. Check us out at 16levels.com. We do good business, for sure. You know the vibes.
That was a good reaction to my video. I enjoyed that. I really appreciate the part where he was like, yeah, this Weaver Beats guy, he's a national treasure. Because I am, god damn it. Nah. I don't know. I'm like ready for like more negative reactions, to be honest. Like I don't really, I mean, it's cool. Like I kind of, I don't know, I wish there was more disagreement with what I said, but I also feel like I didn't really have any like really hot takes in that video. I was kind of just like spreading the word, I guess, you know, compiling all the information for it. So there isn't really any hot takes to be had about what I was saying for the most part. I just made a few jokes and, you know, I think overall, Ave did a pretty good job with this. It was fair.